How's it going, guys? Bibi here with another anime news. So to start us off, I was trying to hold off on talking about this situation until we found out a little bit more information, but we just got some information that is kinda a big deal. Of course, that is the whole Vic Mignogna situation. First off, if you guys don't know who Vic Mignogna is, he is a big deal in the voice acting industry. He has been around for ages, like as long as I've been watching anime. He was best known as Tamaki from Ouran High School Host Club, and he was recently just in the new Broly movie as Broly, so he's still doing things to this day. So anyways, the whole situation is that he has been accused of sexual misconduct, sexual harassment. There were a whole bunch of people come out with their own stories, fans as well as voice actors, saying that he was kind of creepy, that he gave the fans kisses and hugs without their consent. And I've been kind of sitting on the fence with this. It really kind of picked up steam when Rial came out with her tweet. This was a few days ago, mentioning that it happened to her. So I have the tweet up here. I'm going to read what it says very quickly. Okay, so what it says is, dropping in to say this: stop harassing my friends and colleagues. You want the truth? It happened to me. I hoped it wouldn't come to this, but here we are. I don't owe you anything, but if it'll stop it from happening to someone else, then so be it. She goes on to say, I'll tell you everything when I'm ready to do so. Please understand that this is difficult for me, my friends and my loved ones. Also, for all of those go to the cops folks, I thought it was a one-time thing with someone who had always been creepy with me. I chose to forgive him even though he didn't ask for forgiveness. It wasn't until several of my dear friends came forward with similar stories recently that I realised that this happens regularly. And just so we're clear, you can be fired from a job for inappropriate behaviour without having charges brought against you. She finishes up with another tweet saying, I'm only one voice in a sea of many. You may never hear the other stories. Those women don't owe you anything. I'm being so vocal because I don't want this to happen to any other woman. He's hurt enough people, he's a sick man and needs help. I hope he'll come to realise that. So that was done 6 days ago, and from there, Vic Mignogna has been dropped from Roosterteeth. He is no longer in Ruby. He was best known as Crow from Ruby, and he has also been dropped by Funimation. He has been recast. He was in the dub of Morose Mononoke, which is a series that's actually airing now and is coming out with a simuldub. So that is a big deal. He has been with Funimation for a long time. Funimation also just posted out a tweet a day ago. That tweet says, Everyone, we wanted to give you an update on the Vic Mignogna situation. Following an investigation, Funimation recast Vic Mignogna in Morose Mononoke Season 2. Funimation will not be engaging Mignogna in future projects. Part of our core mission is to celebrate the diversity of the anime community and to share our love for this genre and its positive impact on all. We do not condone any kind of harassment or threatening behaviour being directed to anyone. So as you guys can see, Vic Mignogna's career as a voice actor at least is pretty much over. This is a really big deal because he has been in the voice acting scene for as long as Rial, and yeah. I'm not going to give my opinion on all of this. He hasn't been charged with anything as of yet, but it seems to be a pretty bad situation he's got himself in, let's just say that. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we've got a little bit more happier news. Kiratto P-chan is getting a second season, and it's going to be airing in April of 2019. This is a part of the Pretty series franchise, so yeah, they've got a whole bunch of pictures and extra information as to what voice actors are going to be in this one, so check all those links down below. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is also getting a second season, which is exciting. So they announced this after the release of the 8th volume of the manga, and it's going to be following along with the 8th volume of the manga. So yeah, we don't have an exact release date, but I wouldn't be surprised if this came out late 2019, maybe early 2020. I don't know, they seem to pump out series so quickly these days that I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it this year. But either way, I'm excited, loved the series. What did you guys think of it? Let me know down there. So this one's an interesting one. Ni no Kuni is getting itself a movie. Now, I absolutely love the Ni no Kuni franchise. I haven't played the second one, but it's on my buy list, and I cannot wait to see what this movie's going to be like. It's going to be coming out really soon as well. Warner Brothers Japan did release a teaser for the movie, and they say that it's going to be coming out in summer of 2019. So that's August, which isn't too far away. I mean, we're in February already. It's going to be coming out really soon. Speaking of movies, Dragon Quest is also getting itself a 3D CG movie. This will also be premiering in summer, so August. They have actually given us a release date when it's going to be coming out in theatres in Japan, and that is August 2nd, which is right before my birthday. So yay, I have a whole bunch of really cool movies to see for my birthday. Seishun Buta Yaro, or what's the name of this? It's a really weird translation. The young pig rascal isn't dreaming of a dreaming girl. I think they chucked that into Google Translate because I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's Bunny Girl Senpai anyways. So this is also getting itself a movie. It's going to be based off of the light novel, and it's coming out on June 15th in Japanese theatres, so yet another movie that seems really awesome. Meanwhile, Hello Kitty is still going strong. Hello Kitty is going to be getting a new series in 2021. This is going to be called The World of Hello Kitty, and the episodes are going to be 11 minutes long each. So yeah, this franchise has been going on forever, and it's pretty cool to see that they're still making anime of it. Now, if you're in America and you really love Code Geass, you'll be excited to know that they are going to be releasing the Code Geass Lelouch of Resurrection movie out in theatres. This will be releasing in May, and if you want to see it in Japanese, you can see it on the 5th of May, and then on the 6th and 7th, they're going to be having it in English. So that's really cool. Keep an eye out for where this is going to be in your city, because I haven't got any information as to what cities it's going to be to, but there is information down below in the articles if you want to go and check them out. Another great film that's going to be coming out in America is Mirai. So if you missed out the chance to go and see it in November, you're going to be able to get the chance to go and see it again on February 18th. We don't know whether this is going to be out in English or Japanese. I myself saw the movie in Japanese, so I can't wait to pick it up at some point in English. And if you guys want to see a review on the movie, make sure to go and check out my review that I did last year. I'll make sure to leave the link down below and up in the iCard up there, so then you can go and check it out. Meanwhile, if you want to see the new Chunibyo movie, then you're going to be able to stream it on HIDIVE. HIDIVE is going to be releasing it in Japanese and English on February 18th, so a lot of great movies coming out really soon. In other anime news, Why the Hell Are You Here Teacher is getting an anime adaptation. This is going to be following along with the manga. It's based off of the manga, and we don't have a release date as of yet, but this one looks quite hilarious. The synopsis is rather funny, so I highly suggest you go and read it when you've got the time. And you fans of sports anime are going to be happy, because the smartphone game Women's Baseball Team is going to be getting itself an anime adaptation as well. This is going to release on April 8th, and yeah, I'm probably not going to check it out, but tell me down in the comments below whether you think that you might check it out. And the other baseball series is Mixed Baseball. This one's based off of a reasonably old series, so this one is also releasing in April, so you guys are going to get a lot of interesting series, it looks like. Persona 5 is getting itself a sequel. This is going to be called Persona 5 Stars and Hours, and will be releasing on March 25th. This is the second special that Persona 5 has gotten. The first one was called Persona 5 Dark Sun and released last year in December. In gaming news, Our World Is Ended will be releasing in the West sometime in 2019. It's going to be on the PlayStation 4, Switch and PC, and we don't have an exact release date as of yet, so when we find out more, I'll have to update you all. And the old Langrisser games are going to be getting a remake, which is rather exciting, and it's going to be of Langrisser 1 and 2, and they'll be on the PlayStation 4 and Switch. So we don't have an exact release date for this one either, but it's really interesting to see that this one's going to be getting a remake. I'm kind of not surprised, considering they just brought out the Langrisser game on mobile for iOS and Android. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my overview of the game, my review of Langrisser, then make sure to go and do so, because I worked really hard on that one, and I think it turned out pretty well. So if you want to know more about the series and what the game is about, then definitely go and check that out. It's up in the iCard and down in the description as well. And in figure news, we have a couple of things to talk about. First of which is Android 21. This is a really cool looking figure. It's a part of the Dragon Ball Gal series of figures, and it's going to be costing you 10,950 yen if you want to pick it up, and it's going to be releasing in June, unfortunately, because everything's releasing in June. Supersonico has a beautiful 4.5 scale figure coming out. This is a summer version, and she is just amazing. Because she is so large, she is also going to have a large price tag of 15,980 yen. So yeah, rip the wallet, and definitely rip my wallet, because I already have got this on pre-order on AnimeNewsNetwork. She is up there now, so if you want to go and pick it up, then find that link down below. This one is going to be releasing in August, just in time for my birthday, so yay, I get to have Supersonico for my birthday. And last up is this 1/7 scale figure of Tamamo from Fate Grand Order. She is beautiful. As I said, she is a re-release, so it's pretty cool that they're bringing it out. You can take off her shirt and you can see her in her bikini. She has lots of stuff, which is amazing. She's a 1/7 scale, so she's not that large, but she's still really pretty. She's going to cost you 12,500 yen, and she's going to be releasing in July. Now, before we go, I just want to quickly tell you guys that I will be covering the Winter Wonder Fest over in Japan. Well, I'm not going to Japan, but I'm going to be covering what figures are coming out at Winter Wonder Fest. If you guys don't know what that is, it's the big figure convention where all of the vendors get together. They show off all of their new figures that they'll be releasing. A lot of them are in grayscale, so they're not nicely painted like all of these ones. They're just grey, but it is still really cool. So expect probably like 4 videos on that, because I'm going to be covering the PG figures, the hentai figures, and the ones that I want to pick up for both hentai and PG, so my wish list. So yeah, just like previous years, I am going to be talking about all of the figures. So expect all of that by the end of this week, probably next week. So it will be a little bit different for news for the next week. So anyways guys, I hope that you did enjoy that video. Let me know down in the comments below what you are looking forward to. What was your favourite article, and is there anything that you're hoping to pick up? Leave it down in those comments below. I look forward to reading them all. While you're there, please make sure to go and hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Go and check out my social media links, and if you want to help out the channel and donate, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can either donate through Ko-Fi and buy me a coffee, support the channel, or you can become a patron and get an awesome shout out just like Asperger Bear, Bernard, Linwood, Garfield, and Loose Corner. They're all awesome bigler tiers, and you can become one as well. So from Mononokean guys, thanks for watching, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!